hopefully. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to a brand new week. Brand new chat. This week has been, wow, just like any other week. A lot of learning curves, a lot of triggers, a lot of things I've learned. And I have recorded Monday to Friday, odd days. So I'll add that in here in a minute. I just want to say, if you want to support my channel, I've got Patreon. If you want to join my Discord, please do. I'm going to start doing live streams and I can interview people, chat to people live, audio wise. I've got StreamYard, so I can actually use that for live streaming and have people on screen again. I had it before and I want to get into it again. So I'm going to start my Twitch up again, get that going. And I'm going to do live streams on this channel and my Facebook. There's odd times I want to do a bit more lives, a bit more interaction kind of thing. And the next week the weather will be a bit cooler, so I'm going to start doing more VRing, for the game channel. I haven't used it in a week, which I'll talk about in this video anyway. And yeah, give it a like, give it a subscribe, give it a comment, Comments from last week, and this week will be, comments you put in this episode will be mentioned next week, I'll do a little section at the beginning. And I did have a couple of comments on this video. So I had 2 comments on last week's video. One was from Turbo Tim's World, saying sprouts, which was a word I used if you watch the video. Thank you, Turbo Tim. And I had another one of Melissa Travels 7708, saying, "You sure you're not ADHD?" And I put a comment that's crossed my mind a few times. Thanks for the comment. Yeah, it's one of those things I've crossed my mind, but I never really looked into. It's like, if I've got it, I've got ADHD, I've got ADHD, It's one of them things. But I don't know. I suppose I can look into it that way. So I'll now add in all the bits that I've recorded this week and I'll catch you at the end. Welcome. So now it's the evening. As you can see, it's 10, just gone 10 past 7 in the evening here in UK. How has today been? Where do I start? Well, I was on reception. But being fair, the afternoon was okay because it was cooler in reception. Doesn't mean I like it, but it was at least it was cooler. The only problem is in Mondays in reception, you get the weekend emails and the voice messages, and yeah, it's. I wasn't voted for it, but the person who's supposed to be in it wasn't working, so I jumped into reception, So I can't really moan because I was one that jumped in there and did it. Yeah, not much else to say about that. I have been in a bit of a strop all day, as you call it, a mood all day. It's still things that change about my control, things that happen like that. And still that because I want out of it and start my own independence, my own life. It's every week it's niggling me bit by bit, you know what I mean? Bit by bit. Bit by bit. But yeah, that's life, isn't it, really? That's life. We all have to do things we don't like. Within reason, of course. Oh dear. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna and stop now. Stop recording. I'll get back on tomorrow morning and let you know how I'm feeling and blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Okay. Before I say something that's a bit too much, a bit too bad. Okay. Another day. So I managed to get a really good night's sleep last night. I didn't have one of them nights, so I kept waking up every hour and come back to sleep. It was like went to bed about 10ish and woke up at 5. That's good enough for me. So yeah, slept like a baby. Not literally, So how are you today? My mind is feeling a bit fresher, a bit better. Maybe about 70%. I'm expecting to be on reception if someone else doesn't turn up. So I'm expecting it. Unlike yesterday where I wasn't expecting it. It did cause a little bit of anxiety, But at least today I'm aware that I could be doing it, and that's far better than it being pushed on me, you know what I mean? That's just where my mind is, I'm taking a vitamin D supplement, so, it's the high strength vitamin D. Yeah. As you know, if you don't know, we had to move premises, the shop, for a few months because the one down here is getting redone, rejigged, and the car park's getting redone. And for the past few weeks, the car park's been left as it is. But I know that I've been told that next week all the rest of it's going to be done. So once the car park's done, it'll feel a bit better. It'll look a bit better. Then the shop inside the shop's got to be done. I think they're a couple of months behind. Which is so November now. So there's been no updates on my main channel, but hopefully soon, after next week, I'll be starting to do that again. But yeah. Morning, and 7:34. Life is okay. Yesterday I had my counselling, and it was a mad one because it was like I didn't want to do the counselling, but by the time I walked out of it, I was quite glad I did. Yeah, it's a lot of things I'm still learning about, and even though yesterday was revelation with therapy, I still feel the same way waking up this morning I've done the past few days. Like, oh no, another day kind of thing, But at least today will be a bit different because it's cloudy, it's forecast to rain all day, maybe a few thunderstorms, but it's still going to be muggy. It's going to be mucky, so it's going to be a bit uncomfortable. But after today, it's supposed to be getting cooler, a bit cooler, like it should be. But yeah, my mind is still in places that trying to sort stuff out, trying to sort things out in mind, Monday was like yuck, but yesterday and Tuesday were okay because I was prepared for it, I was prepared. Up since 5 o'clock watching YouTubers and Twitchers. Yeah, just looking at the nice grey sky. I like grey skies. Yeah. So, thank you so much for watching all the way through. If you watch this far, type in tomatoes. And don't forget, any comments on this video this week will be mentioned at the beginning of next week's video. And yeah, I'll mention your name, mention the comments, as long as it's positive. Any negativity will not be mentioned. But yeah, so yeah. Do what you want, like, subscribe. I know that I've lost one subscriber since last week, but that's just one of the things in it. And that thumbnail I used worked. I got 60 views as I'm recording this, so I'm happy with that. Okay, you may not have watched long, but I'm happy with that. It must have got a bit of attention. Analytics watch time 1.7 hours. Yeah, and it's done better than any of my vlogs, so I'm happy. I'm happy. Anyway, average view though 1 minute and 50 seconds. Average percentage viewed 11.8%, and yeah, it dips quite a lot. It's actually the lowest. It may have got the most views, but it's lowest watched. So yeah. Anyway, let me edit this, and I'll see you next week. Don't forget, at least give it a like if you don't want to subscribe. Toodle pips.